All right, welcome back to DD2. The Day 2 got family here. My man Pablo. Appreciate you, man. I think we're gonna change this thing to smoke shit, talk shit.
That's gonna be the new show.
All right, man. So let's really go back at it. So, like I said, I think. Do you think it's even a good idea to have? My biggest thing is that whenever you want to do something for black folk, like we have so many issues in the black community, then maybe putting any of us on the dollar bill, is that like a big issue right now?
Nah, we got way bigger issues.
We got way bigger
You know what I'm
issues
saying, than putting, a runaway slave on a dollar bill.
So what I was saying is,
It doesn't.
it's not
It
doing
don't make
anything
me
for
happy.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe, and he doesn't. We going back and forth on it. I do believe that if you have that sister on there, racist people are going to start calling that money the nigger bill.
Well, to be honest, now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if we came across a couple of 20s after they released that had that word written on it.
Written on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't think black people are just gonna be calling it N-word money. I
Okay, let me ask you, did you ever think we're going to come to a point now where we call each other the N-word, a sister calling each other the big... Okay, rest in peace to Cicely Tyson. She was one of the most amazing women that did not pick a lot of roles because of what we're talking about now. I think what she fought for back in the days, I know she looking at it now like, God damn. It's like the complete opposite. And one of the things she fought for is what we're talking about now. The whole women calling each other hoes, bitches, and all, niggas, and all that. There were some of the people that fought for it.
Yeah.
Did you ever think we're going to get to that point?
To where what?
Where women now regard themselves boss bitch or brothers, I'm that nigga. Do you ever think we're going to get to that point?
Where they stop?
Where we start using it the way we're using now.
They're already using it.
That's what I'm saying. Did you ever think we were going to get there? I was watching Def Jam comedy, and when you were looking at it back
Put it
in
like
the
this,
days,
I grew up in that era. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To where, people were calling themselves those
that's
words,
when rap music was really
Exactly,
hot.
exactly.
The gangster rap.
Yeah, so I was born into it. So to ask me, maybe, I've talked to older people, and it's been going on, man. It's been going on for longer than we think.
Okay, so is it possible that years from now, this is going to be a common language?
That's what it's been. Like, you go
So,
back.
but common language with Americans, not just black people.
As far as
White people using it?
Yeah, no, white people call each other that sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to come to a point where it's just going to be a common language where they can use it with black and white?
There's always going to be, you can't use it, but we can. I don't think that's going to change. Maybe in small circles or whatever, it'll be allowed. But, I don't think our generation.
Well, I do. I think we get into some radio station now. They play their music and not even. We want y'all to let us know what y'all think about having the Great Sister Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. For us, to me, black people have bigger issues. What? Put Martin Luther King there.
Yeah, they could have put Martin Luther King.
Anything no relating to slavery.
Could have put Malcolm X. They could have put a lot of different people on there. You brought up, the fact that Harriet has passed away. There's a lot of people who have passed away that could have been put on that money.
All right, so that,
even if we're talking about a black woman. It's other black women that could have been put on the money,
So I mean, that's just I thought we
could have
want
put Rosa Parks on there, could have put,
Yeah.
other women could have been put on there, But you know, being that American history is rooted and built on slavery,
Yeah.
I guess that was part of the decision-making process. But I don't need to be reminded.
At all. Do you just think like the Democrats are just doing this like, okay, you know, we feel your pain, but fact is you can never feel the pain. If you've never gone through it, you've not gone through it, period. Do you think they're just doing it because like, okay, we understand where you guys are coming from? It's more like we're trying to pay back for what happened.
That's possible, but I think they need to involve a lot more black people in the decision making.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I'm pretty sure if a lot more black people were involved in who we wanted on the money, I don't think it would have been Harriet.
Anyway, that's what we think about that. We want to get your opinion on it. We want to see exactly what y'all think. Again, for me, I just think it's going to cause more segregation. I actually do believe, like you said now,
Yeah.
black people, you are going to see a lot of bill where people are just going to write the nigger bill on there. And it's just going to keep on going on. I don't think it's going to stop. So that's my little take on it. Now let's go back before, so that we just run out the time. Let's go back to what we were talking about, Trump. I know a lot of people, one of the things that we're hearing now is that Republicans need Trump. However, there are some people that actually believe Republican Party is not the same, that Trump basically opened it and he's planning to go open his own party. Do you think that's possible?
Well, if he's not arrested, yeah.
You can't arrest him.
No, I'm saying like, you know,
Okay,
you know, the whole Capitol situation. You know, people are saying that, you know, he
instigated
it, and you know, so we'll see what happens with, you know, that. You know, if it's swept under the rug or they pursuing, you know, any kind of charges or, you know, whatever the case may be.
At this point, you know, I was saying this the other day.
A lot of people think Trump is going to go to jail.
A lot of people believe
I don't.
that. I don't. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't even think. And why are we still talking about this impeachment, though? The guy's no longer a president.
Well, for one, man, after the first impeachment, nothing changed. He's still the president, still making decisions.
Now that he's a civilian.
Yeah.
Do you think, to me, it's just like wasting taxpayer money?
Basically.
Because nothing is going to happen at the end.
Yeah.
So we want to hear what y'all think. We got a whole lot of other discussion that will be coming up real soon. And one of the things that we just brought up that we're going to talk about is, should your personal life affect your job?
Yeah, be affected by
what
job.
you do at your job.
Yeah.
And with this Trump issue now, we really gonna talk about it. Like, okay, what I'm doing in my personal life, people like R. Kelly, I don't know about Bill Cosby, if I can throw him in there, people like Trump. We've had a lot of people now.
Well, I don't think Bill Cosby, you know, fits this category because
it was,
you know, he was in jail for what he did in his personal life years ago. You know,
but then though he shows some of the show, one of the biggest show most of us grew up in, the Bill Cosby show, has been taken out.
Yeah, I can see that point. Yeah.
So it's just like R. Kelly now. There's a lot of us that are saying, "Oh, whenever I'm listening to R. Kelly, and I'll be thinking, I don't."
Well, to be honest, people who like when he first went to court about the first, you know, allegations and everything, and he beat the case, a lot of people stopped listening to R. Kelly then. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when Elvis was messing with young women,
the girl that he married was...
Exactly. They didn't stop listening to Elvis. And
but it was most of us that did it to us.
Yeah.
Are you one of those?
Matter of fact, you know, all of this stuff came out about Harvey Weinstein, and I can count on one hand how many people that said they stopped watching his movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people still watching Django and Kill Bill, and those are Harvey Weinstein movies.
Are you one of those? Maybe God help me if I am, but Are you one of those when you listen to R. Kelly now?
I'm not even thinking about what he
Okay,
did.
because when people say that,
'Cause
like,
the bottom line is the man's music is awesome.
he's
He's
talented.
talented, man. You know, and I don't think the two should be mixed together. That's just me. That's my opinion.
Because I don't. When people say now, when I'm listening to some of his songs, I be thinking what he did to these little girls. I'll be like,
no, I ain't even thinking about it.
R. Kelly has some classics.
Hey, exactly.
He has some classics that is just so hard. So
Yeah.
we definitely gonna try and visit
Yeah.
that.
But
Should it?
and here's the thing too, man. Those same allegations were made against Michael Jackson, and I haven't heard anybody say they stopped listening to Michael.
Whatever, y'all say. I ain't stop listening. Can't stop till you get enough. though.
It's just R. Kelly. It's just R. Kelly. I haven't heard anybody say they stopped listening to Mike.
Is
I
it
haven't
because
heard
maybe
any-
R. Kelly had the video and all that involved?
But here's the thing. That is possible, you know. But you
It
know,
created that visual for some people.
yeah.
I don't know. So, at the end of the day, though, if you're gonna rate Trump,
Mm-hmm.
because we're still talking about his legacy. If you
Well, when it comes to Trump, I think what he was gonna say in public should have been vetted. Like, he should have had a group of people to talk to him about the things he was
how
going
to relate
discuss.
to people.
Exactly. Because Trump just flies off the handle and just says whatever comes to mind.
But do you think that's what most people like about him?
I do. I think a lot of people like that about him, and I think a lot of people dislike it about him. That's why he should have had a group of people to discuss with him how to, move forward with
Yeah,
saying
you know
things
Trump
to the
remind me.
public.
You know that stuff Dave Chappelle did when keeping it real goes wrong. It's like a lot of us really want someone that tell me like it is. Stop
But
BSing.
it's not even about telling it like it is. Like, I don't feel like that was Trump's problem. I think the way he said things, was the problem. Like, a lot of things he said in an unprofessional manner. You know
Sense
what
of
I'm saying?
entitlement.
Yeah.
I think. Let me flip this for you.
Uh-huh.
If Trump was a black man,
Mhm.
a president like
Yeah.
Obama,
Yeah.
and talked the same way,
It still be a
do
problem.
you think?
It still be a problem because it doesn't matter what color he was.
You don't think black people like shit? Whatever.
Nah, man.
You
I
think-
don't, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
You think if
Because if Trump,
if Obama was talking straight,
if Trump that's the thing. Like, Obama knew how to articulate himself.
but it was
Very
saying the
well.
same thing.
No,
The-
I don't think Obama was.
Obama
saying
was
the
slick
same
though.
thing.
He got a slick mouth.
Here's the thing, man.
Shout out to Obama, man.
A lesson through life,
Mm.
and you can tell me if I'm wrong. How you say things, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta say things in a way where people can digest it. You know what I'm saying? So there is ways to say something to where people can digest it without being offended.
True.
And Trump don't have that.
No filter at
Yeah.
all.
You know.
We got 4 years of Biden, coming up. There's a possibility he's gonna win again, always not. Regardless, we know a woman might end up running.
Yeah.
Kamala might end up running regardless.
Yeah.
They're gonna push her in there. Do you think America is ready for a black woman to be a president?
No,
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Even as a Democratic?
I don't. Period.
Well, that's how we're going to lock it up this time, man. We want to thank each and every one of you. And we want to get a feedback from you.
Mm-hmm.
And the stuff we're saying is how we feel.
Yeah.
And some of you might not agree with it, but thank God we live in a free country, though. Like, you got a right to say whatever you say.
Do you? Do you?
That's a great question. Do you?
Exactly.
Trump tried
really,
it.
Can you really say what you want to say?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Can you really?
If you're gonna say what you want to say, watch how you say it.
Watch how you say it.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna say that. But overall, we want you guys to subscribe. Let us know what you think about this conversation. What do you think about Trump legacy? What do you think about what Biden is doing, First 48, in terms of the sports part? That's most of us that are fathers, we're concerned because the future. We got kids growing up, and people. Or is it just politics? It is what it is. Or what is the? Is this the America just cater more to this LBGT more than everybody else?
That's obvious, you know. That's
obvious, because black people, and then the $20. I think black people have other issues that we need money for. So let us know what you think. Well, I appreciate y'all for checking out, family. Anything else?
That's it. That's all I got.
We're going to send some of you a shout out, and I'm going to tell you on the shout out, I'm telling you what I'm doing. Thank you guys for reaching out. And we'll see you when we see you.
Yep.
Peace. Shout out.